Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm the 90s guy, Dr. Nick. Now, first of all, I just want to jump right into this video. And I want to say thank you to all 40 subscribers. I want to say thank you to everyone who's watched a video. And I just want to give a thank you to just anybody who enjoys the hobby like I do. 90s and 80s nostalgia, vintage stuff, video games, wrestling, music, all kinds of really cool shit. Now, I didn't want to do this video, but I felt like I needed to. People who want to ruin nostalgia for you. Now, some people don't want to live in the past. They don't want to reminisce for whatever reason. I don't know why. To me, popping in a Super Nintendo game, 64, Sega, whatever, it gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling right here. And it's just wonderful. The games are great. They still live up. It's a lot of fun, a lot of great memories. So, I'm not hurting anybody. I'm having fun while doing it. So, my question is why do people shit on others who like to listen to music they grew up with, or even older music that was before their time? They just go, why do you live in the past? Why do you play that stuff still? Why do you do that? You need to grow up. Well, let me tell you something. It seems like nowadays everybody is just so caught up with, what's, trendy and what's supposedly cool. Personally, I think most new music sucks ass. It does. And that, a lot of people would agree with me on that. Rap music is just absolutely god-awful. Country music is definitely not what it used to be. Some of it's okay. I still listen to a lot of 70s, 80s, early 90s rock. I love the hair bands. I love bands like Journey and Queen and Rat. Even groups like Hall & Oates, Simon and Garfunkel. Just Kiss. And people, will hear me pull up and I'll have my windows down, especially during the summertime. And they're like, wow, you listen to that stuff? You didn't necessarily grow up with a lot of that. And I was like, well, yeah, maybe not. But I appreciate the quality of the music and the artist itself. So to me, it's awesome. It's like, I'm listening to music that actually has genuine lyrics. They mean something. A lot of the stuff now, it's just stuff they just throw together and it's just absolute garbage. And it pisses me off that people give me shit for, listening to older music. And then they go, oh, listen to this new Justin Bieber song. Or listen to this new Drake song, or whatever. And Drake, I have to give him some credit. He does have, some good music. But let's just get right to it. That song that he did, Hotline Bling, we've all talked about it. We've all seen the dance videos. We've all seen the parodies. That shit cracks me up. It really does. It's just hilarious. But, I still like playing my old video games. I collect wrestling toys, stuff that I grew up with. I listen to music that I still, I love. I still listen to bands like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees, Sugar Ray, Dave Matthews Band, Britney Spears, and Blink 182. The list goes on. Offspring. And hearing those songs is just awesome. They still mean so much to me to this day. And I run into so many people online and even in person that seem to have a problem with not only my way of, dealing with, I'm turning 31 years old real soon. It sucks. But, what are you going to do? It's one of those things where you get old. I feel really old. All my music and movies and stuff are now called, vintage. I love movies like Top Gun, Footloose, The Goonies, Good Burger, Back to the Future. I mean, the list goes on. But, that's what this show is about. It's about stuff that I grew up with and you grew up with, and, just the appreciation of everything from the past. Whether it be, 60s, 70s, 80s, early 90s, even early 2000s, I could talk about all kinds of stuff. I talked about it in my last video, body slamming, depression, and anxiety. I have depression, I have anxiety, And, you know, I deal with those things in different ways than most people do. You know, I do take medication. You know, I talk to people. But at the same time, listening to music, watching movies, stuff like that from my youth and growing up brings back really fond memories. And it can possibly make me sad because I'm like, wow, you know, so long ago, things were just so simple. And I used to, you know, just hang out, watch wrestling, eat Doritos and stuff like that. And then I realize I still do those things. You know, I'm still doing the exact same thing that I was doing, you know, 15, 20 years ago. And a lot of people, you know, get mad. They're like, oh, you need to grow up and you need to be an adult and stuff like that. I am an adult, bitch. I mean, seriously, I pay my bills. I have my own place to live. I have a job. I have a car. So you tell me to grow up. It sounds like to me you're more upset about with how your life is going, so you have to shit on everybody else. But anyways, you know, this isn't a rant video. This is just me coming on here, sharing ideas, talking about different shit. Yes, I like to talk with my hands. Get over it. But anyways, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all later.